Only way to sound this shit.
Savage. Savage.
How's it going, everyone? It's your boy DJ WBK. I have a brand new tutorial for you guys today. We're here in Logic Pro, and I am going to show you the basics of recording vocals. I'm going to show you a couple of effects you can add to kind of clean up the vocals to make it sound good. So we're going to click on this addition sign, create a new audio. We're going to make sure the device says Scarlett 2i2 because that's the interface I use. I'm not sure about you, but make sure your device is in there. And the audio input for me is the blue snowball. If you're using your interface, it will say your interface device name. And hit create. We're going to hit the R to record, so it arms that track. And then when we're ready, we're going to hit the record button. Hello, you are now listening to DJ WBK, and this is a YouTube tutorial. Okay, let's single that out and see how it sounds. So it works great. You're not going to be able to hear the audio that well. I have not paid for a loopback software, and a loopback software is looping what I'm doing in my software in Logic Pro, and I loop it to my recording software. And I'm using OBS. It's a free software. It's great, but eventually I'm going to get some loopbacks. I think loopbacks $100 right now online, so that will be something maybe in the future. Anywho, so here's the vocal here. Big tip, when you EQ, you want to EQ males to 100 hertz. You want to cut off 100 hertz and below. One of my favorite presets in here is the make male vocal refresh under the number 5 voice tab. It already puts it at 100 hertz. Pulls down around 340, usually 300 to 400 hertz. There's like artifacts that you don't really want to hear in your vocals, so I pull that down. And then you got your, usually you can brighten it up with this purple icon here. I like to personally take this blue one here. I like to pull it back to about 4700. 4700 is really good. And then turn the purple one back up, but pull it in front of the 5K. And that's how I like to do it. And then I would go down into here, click Save As. And I call it the DJ WBK Male EQ. So then whenever I record someone, I just go right in here into the preset, DJ WBK Male EQ, boom. Next one, we want to go into, if you don't have this, it's a free plugin. It's called Serum FX from Xfer Records. And I go in there and I love the reverb. I usually pull this down to about 12%. And then also another free program is OTT in Xfer Records. I pull the depth down to about 40%. I take a little bit of the low out. And it sounds pretty good. Let's hear it. Sounds super clean. And that is just a basic starter for you guys. You know, when you guys get the courage, you know, get out the microphone and record. Something that's also really fun, if you go to the the sample tab over here, there's tons of instruments. Let's just go to piano here, see what we can find. Okay. Okay. Command R duplicates things. So here we got a piano. And so I would just hum to that piano. Now the piano is in the key of C sharp. So if I was to sing to this piano, if I want to do like an auto-tune effect and make sure that I sounded in key with that piano, we'd go to the audio effects here, and we go down to pitch, go to pitch correction, and just gotta play around with it, figure out if it's major or minor. I always start from the major scale, and then here it says the root. It's the root key, or the root note of the key would be C sharp. I'd pull the response all the way down to the bottom, and it's going to respond and give you the auto-tune effect like right away, and you can slow it down and it'll be less drastic of a sound. And that is just some quick tips. If you want to go a little further, I would suggest to go to Splice, get Isotope, and get Neutron. And after you have your vocals done and recorded, so here's a demo. You go to Track Assistant, and go into Voice, and then you go through these different settings. There's balanced, warm, upfront. Of course, you want the vocals up front, right? So I'd say upfront, medium intensity, high intensity, and it'll give you different images in your headphones of how your vocal will sound and in the mix. But anywho, that's it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any more questions about what tutorials I should, show you guys in the near future, let me know. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It's your boy DJ WBK.